Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Z.
And this is Sean.
Yo, this is a brand new show called Just an Opinion, where we basically take a look at a lot of hot topics going on in the fitness industry, all sorts of fitness.
Everything across the board.
Across the board.
Like I said, it's just an opinion. We're not experts, so don't judge us. Just state what you think and share the conversation and whatnot, and we'll just move from there, innit? So what's your thoughts? What do you want to start with, bro?
Bro, I saw some crazy stuff. I was watching some stuff on FIBO, as you do.
Yeah.
FIBO just gone past, and it was good stuff. And then
explain to the people.
FIBO, it's a big fitness expo in Germany.
Yeah. One of the biggest one in Europe.
It's one of the biggest in Europe.
Yeah.
So everyone goes to Germany. A lot of people I know went, but what the story is what happened. What I want to talk about didn't actually happen at FIBO.
Okay.
Dorian Yates, you you bodybuilders.
For who who don't know, Dorian Yates is obviously Mr. Olympia, innit?
How many Olympics did he win?
Six. Yeah.
Six times Mr. Olympia.
6 times Olympia.
Yeah.
So big in the bodybuilding game. Legend, as you can call him, is established.
Yeah, like role model.
Of course you can call that. Like.
So I come across this video on Instagram. And my guy, Dorian's getting he's getting high. He was at the end of after the work is done, something. It's time to blaze up or something along those lines. I looked at this post. They had 160. It's probably got more now, but it had 160,000 views, like 1,000. I don't know how many thousands of comments. People were just slating him.
So what's your thoughts on it, man? Because I mean, okay, he's a bodybuilder. Obviously, he's not doing bodybuilding anymore, innit? So he's just smoking, innit? He's just putting it down, innit? But I don't know,
it was for me. What caught my eye is that this guy, he's not if he was smoking it for medical purposes, he'd be in the chair, with his feet up, listening.
It's not even the thing is, when I looked at it, it wasn't okay, then it was someone caught him smoking. He actually went out his way to video. I'm thinking, is he going to start selling his own strain or something? Is he a publicity stunt?
What got me is that he wasn't just trying out. He was doing a cascade from his mouth to his nose. This guy
the
was
veteran smokers there.
He was a seasoned veteran. This is what he does. I was pretty sure there was some Bob Marley banging in the background. And some of the comments were you some of the comments, they were peak. They were so disappointed.
It's a funny one, isn't it? He live his life. Okay, he can do what he wants. He's played his role. He's a role model when he was obviously competing. But now he's just living his life. But I still think it's a bit of it's he can't go out there because it's hard. It kind of looks like he's promoting it. Promoting it, he's justifying it, saying do you research and all sorts, and it's good for you. You can, and he's saying that. I seen a small video. I don't know who the guy was. But it looked like...
Oh, the guy who was training with him for a week.
And he called the guy out to the park. He called the guy out to the park, and it was dodgy settings. It was all dark. He pulled out the spliff out of his pocket.
That was his first. The other guy, not Dorian. The other guy. That was his first spliff.
That was his first spliff. And I feel like he was peer pressured into it. To be fair,
he was coughing.
He was coughing up his stomach. He looked like he was peer pressured to me. I don't know, man. It's gonna do it.
To be honest, my take is I can't really slate Dorian because I used to smoke weed myself.
Okay, yeah.
But at the same time, I can see where some people are coming from. He's a role model, rare. You shouldn't be smoking weed. Now my kids look up to you, and now they think that smoking weed is acceptable.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, there was a lot of bodybuilders on there saying, "Oh, you're a druggie." But the whole bodybuilding industry smokes, but performance enhancing drugs, steroids I think have probably killed more people combined than marijuana use,
Arnold Schwarzenegger smoked. I read his book. He read his biography, and he smoked. He said he smoked.
So Bodybuilding is dangerous. Like you can't say like, oh, you grew up like following Dorian Yates, but Dorian Yates was a heavy steroid user because he wouldn't win the Olympia without it. And now, just because he's changed the choice of his drug, you're slating him.
Yeah.
Like
bodybuilders slating him.
Yeah, bodybuilders slating him. A lot of bodybuilders. That's who would be interested. That's who follows Dorian.
But you know, you put yourself out there on social media to get judged in it. Simple. You're gonna have positive and negative opinions.
Yeah.
I assure you, if one is he don't care. He's too relaxed. He's too high to care. He's probably thinking, I'll put this out there, see if I can get some joke out of this. That's what he's thinking. Like, he don't care.
His wife is pretty fly though, so.
Pause. So, you don't want it coming for you. Plus, he's high. You don't want it coming for you, bro. We don't want that. You don't want that smoke.
Nah, that's like massive shit out.
So yeah, I don't know. Like, so it's just.
Like to be honest, like if I lived the life he lived, I think after like because he's been through some crazy injuries, he couldn't compete. Like there was different ways he could have dealt with all of that, and I think he's actually come out of it okay compared to some other bodybuilders that have come out of the career. If you look at guys like Ronnie Coleman, if you look at guys like Rich Piana didn't really make it out, to be honest. Like I think his addiction, like whatever he was doing, you know.
What's happening with Ronnie Coleman now?
Ronnie Coleman, like he's in like a bad way. He's like just like in and out of hospital, just back surgery after back surgery.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, I seen he announced the other day he's not even going to Body Power.
Yeah.
So
I seen him at FitCon, and I wanted to go and meet him, but he was sitting down. I thought like he was signing pictures, and I thought like, right, I'm not even sure if I want to. Like I've got this image of King Coleman in my head, and this guy that was like, it wasn't that guy. Like, and it was part of me was thinking. And then I saw him like leave, and this is no disrespect to the man. I love Coleman, man. Like if you hear me in the gym, it's like I'm just going, ain't nothing but a peanut, lightweight. Like I love like most respect for this guy, but it's sad to see like doing the 700 kg deadlifts and like squats and shit.
Well, that's what it does to your body, innit? That kind of training eventually that's if you're lifting them kind of weights and so on, like eventually it's gonna get to you, man.
So all that to say, I think like Dorian Yates has actually come out of it like fairly.
Yeah, he has actually. He fairly alright. And he's smoking weed, so he's alright, man.
But that's Dorian, man. Like I'd like if you guys have an opinion on that, drop a link, drop us a comment underneath. Like let's get
this debate. Is it off? Is it weed or no? Like, what is it? It's legal. Where's he from? Where's he living now?
He's in Spain, isn't he? He's got a place in Spain. He's going to be here in Birmingham.
So he's legalised
in Spain. I don't know.
In Barcelona.
I don't know. I don't follow where
it's legalised. I'm saying. I just know it. I'm not saying I was over there smoking and stuff. And if you want to go to that coffee shop and I wasn't smoking. But now it's legalised.
That was my first bit of the debate. I wanted to hear what you were thinking.
Yeah, I was doing my little research, as you do. I'm going to put something across to you.
What's going on then?
Okay,
what's going on?
The first topic I want to talk about, what was it? Okay, let's talk about this Commonwealth Games, obviously.
Yeah.
It's happening now. England, how would you pronounce his name? Zaharnel Hughes. If I'm saying it wrong, put it in the comments. Don't judge me. It's just an opinion. I'm not sure how you say his name.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who he is, but he runs for Britain.
Oh, he's a runner?
200 meter, yeah.
200 meter runner.
Finals.
What's going on with Zahil?
He was disqualified in the finals. Basically, it was a photo finish, and he was disqualified for basically flapping his arms dramatically in the opponent's face. So I'm not sure. What? So basically, it says England Hughes won photo finish by the slimmest of margins. Both were awarded times of 20 seconds 12.
So can you?
And he completed a lap of honour. So they didn't tell him straight away. So he's won, and he's doing his lap of honour. And then I told him, he's lost after hitting Richards in the last few meters. So imagine that, like.
So could you demonstrate what he did? Because I can't.
Nah, I'm not sure. I haven't seen the video. I've just read it.
What do you think in your mind he did?
So I'm thinking he's running, obviously, and I don't know, like he's trying to react. So his inner man saying, like, he's checked him, man, and we're gonna have to put this picture. Like,
we'll get a clip up of it.
So. Now you know what? I feel sorry for him still. Like, I don't really know him, but I'll be mad if that happened to me. But
shit. Like,
it's crazy though. Like, what? How are you gonna get disqualified for that? So what? Just I don't know. Like, what's your thoughts on it? Like,
I don't know, because if you're flapping your arms wildly,
yeah,
surely, like I don't really know a lot about sprinting. You can tell I'm not a sprinter or a runner.
Yeah. We can tell you're not a sprinter or a runner. Yeah, we can tell you that. Yeah.
But like, if you're running, you should stay in your lane, innit?
No point in to stay in your lane. Nah, I don't know if he came out his lane. I haven't seen the video, so it's kind of a funny one. But I just find it a bit like weird that he's won it. He's been rewarded it. He's doing his lap of honour, and then they've told him, look, you're disqualified. He thought he won the gold, and he's disqualified for putting his arms in someone's face. So it's got to be a blatant. So if anyone has seen that and there's a thought on that, like, just let me know.
Let's have a look at the video.
Yeah.
It's tough. I don't mean to laugh like that. It's just
it's a funny one because the story, if it happens to my friend, I kind of laugh. Yeah, like, I'd laugh. So it ain't personal against him.
Just like,
Great Britain winning. Yeah, Great Britain wins some medals. But, geez, what a way to go out. What a way to go down, though, man.
It's like, just like the way you've explained this. It's like,
the way I explained it is the way I seen it, man. I was like,
he's flapping his arms dramatically, and he's been disqualified. I mean, because I can only picture it. The way I pictured it, it was funny.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't imagine. You know when they finish, they do that in it. That
yeah.
So he must have put his. I'm just thinking he must have put his hands in his face, so he must have been like that.
Yeah. I've seen that. Actually.
So it's a bit messed up still. I think they shouldn't have done that to him. Like to both.
So they should have told him as he finished. Is that what you said?
I don't know, man. They shouldn't have put his name up on the board because he's done his victory lap, man. That's like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Waving the flag and that, running around, clapping, hugging people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then after that, he's just like, nah, big one. Disqualified.
Yeah, man. Like, I genuinely do apologize if anyone's been offended. Like serious, like.
Why are you trying to be all serious for, bro? It is what it is, isn't it? Like
some track fans out there, like there's some people that are like proper patriotic about this.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm all for the medals, but I'm just talking about this. That's what's happened. The situation. It's just my opinion, like we say. Disclaimer. It's just my opinion.
But my opinion right now just seems like I'm guessed.
Nah. I think what. It's just one of them ones.
It's a difficult situation for him. Because he's obviously tried his best, he's given it everything, and with adrenaline and everything, you can't really account for. You can't really account for, like. You know what I mean?
Okay, we're going to cut off that one, yeah, we've got another one.
What else is going on?
Commonwealth Games again. Now, this one. This is 2 Indian athletes banned in the Commonwealth Games after needles found in their room. Now let me explain how it went down. So you're not allowed to carry needles onto the campus unless it's been announced, like medical reasons and whatnot. Yeah, so that's the rules. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, then, Martin said the cleaners found the needle in a cup in the apartment.
Two Indian
guys. Assigned to Babu and Tohidi, if I say the names wrong, sorry, on a Thursday. Investigators searched the room and located the needle in a bag belonging to Babu, whatever his name is. Now, let's look at the places now. So, Babu was qualified for the triple jump final, so he was through. The other guy, Todi finished 13th. So, So I don't think it was his. Like, yeah.
So,
it must have been Babu's because
if he was on some shit, like he wasn't working.
It wasn't working, so I think, if I was Teddy, I'd take the hit, man. I'd say, yo, yeah, it was mine, so I can write that. so when it come 13th. That's what I'm thinking. That would you like? It's got to be Babu, isn't it? Because he's qualified.
Take the hit. Like,
I'll take the hit, like, because really, like, if he gets disqualified, then his name's not going to be on the record, so he don't come 13th. So you're like, he wasn't there, like he's got a clean slate again. That's what I would do.
I don't think it works like that. There's going to be tested. If they were on some shit, both of them would be tested.
Like,
both of them.
You're not supposed to have needles on the campus full stop unless like it's
both of them.
Yeah, both of them. They both share a room.
Oh, so
you found in a cup in the room.
You think that who qualified 13th?
Tuddy.
So he should just say, look, it was me.
And take one for the team and make Babu go through.
Yeah, but if he was Babu and he gets tested,
yeah, I don't know, man. Would you do that for your friend? Yeah. Take the hit, like say Babu's yo, the same. Babu's like, you're the same as you, man. You come 13th, man.
What so what was in the needles? Like you can't just like
they haven't announced what's in the needles.
Something was in the needles.
They haven't. Nothing's been said from what I've read. Nothing's been said.
So.
But it's what they're saying. It's a no tolerance. It's no tolerance. Commonwealth Games Federation means no tolerance. You shouldn't have had no needles on the campus without being obviously announced and saying you've got it for whatever reason. So that's the reason why. Yeah, that's the reason why it's under game rules.
That's fair enough. I mean, like, because it's doping, but yeah, they shouldn't have done it. So rules are rules.
Rules are rules, isn't it? And they're both been disqualified. But I'm just finding the bit that I found a bit funny is just like, okay, like, I was thinking like, yeah, both coming first, smashing what they're competing in, and one's just like.
But you know, like with steroids and steroids. People think you take steroids and it just automatically makes you the fastest person in the world or the strongest person in the world. It really doesn't. Yeah. What they do is they enhance your
what, like your energy levels, or like, what would you say?
Energy,
your work effort,
your food, the way your body utilizes food and recovery. It's not a wonder drug. So I mean, I think the IOC have demonized steroids and doping. They call it like doping, when really like testosterone occurs naturally in the body, and synthetic testosterone. I mean, we could argue about this. That's another debate altogether. But I think there's worse stuff that they put in us in hospitals than steroids. So in some hospitals, but like chemo is more dangerous than steroids.
Yeah, but we know that obviously it's only used in it. And obviously when it needs to be used, kind of thing. It's not like you're not gonna get random chemotherapy and stuff like that. Yeah. But no, I hear what you're saying though. Like,
so I mean, like, but that's another debate to be another day.
That's a deeper debate. That is
debate. But the IOC are kind of like, I see where they're coming from. Disqualified in both rules.
They're just saying rules are rules, isn't it? Rules are rules. But I just found it before this though. I don't know about yourself. Like I said, if I offended anybody from the international team in India, like,
these guys shouldn't have had this. It's like, why would you take the hit for your boy?
Yo, Babu, man.
So talking about rules and breaking rules.
Yeah.
Breaking laws more specifically.
Okay. I know.
I haven't really followed this story, but I think it's kind of funny. And I don't know where it is right this very second, so don't quote me on this. I've just got an opinion on the whole thing. Like Conor, my boy Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Loose cannon.
He's literally just won. How much did he bag in the Mayweather fight? Like, he took home a lot of money.
Some stupid like that. It's 100 mil.
So why is he?
Cut a long story short, I mean, I'm going to describe it like very, very plain. The story goes like, because I'm not really into MMA anyway myself, so I'm not going to start naming names, but a fighter had basically approached one of his team, like, or he's a guy that's close with one of his boys, isn't it? Who also fights, tormented him. His boys obviously told Conor. Conor's flew over with his boys and then got him stuck into their stadium and then kicked off and smashed up their bus and stuff like that. And a few guys got not got injured,
so
but like, glass was shattered. People got injured.
He's thrown this trolley into this window. Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. It reminds me a bit of like WWE.
But was it so like like don't quote me on this. He was meant to be fighting a fight, like his first fight in like 2 years with the UFC, and basically he was told he was going to lose his title because he was inactive for too long. So his title was basically up for grabs. I thought.
So you think that it could be? I think it's like because he's taking a Mecca money fighting Mayweather. Like.
So I mean, why was he back fighting? Like, what was like. You know.
What do you think this is a whole publicity stunt? Because it looks a bit like that too. And he hasn't lost. He hasn't been stripped of his titles, which is I'm sure if it was anybody else. If someone done that to, because I was also looking and saying, if someone had done that to McGregor, you think they would have been stripped of their titles, or if anything, they would have been kicked. Like they would have been severely punished.
I think the UFC. I think Dana White and like all them people were trying to say like. Yeah, we can't have this, but they know that McGregor packs a stadium, so they can't punish him too much.
Yeah, and because he's also making of it, he's making money elsewhere too now, like with the stuff with Mayweather. You don't need. Does he still need MMA?
Does he even need him? Does he need to be throwing like trolleys through windows? Like I don't know. He's. For me, that whole fight was like it was a joke.
Well, he's on bail now.
Is he on bail?
He's on bail, and I think tomorrow he's gonna obviously he's gonna get he's not gonna get sentenced, but he's gonna see what's the results of tomorrow in regards to what happens.
Is it the case that he's earned so much money now he thinks he's above the law and like he thinks he's above like decency? Because I respected the fact that he's a hard worker.
Yeah.
He trains hard.
He's a fighter, innit? He's a fighter. Like sometimes you're a fighter, it doesn't matter. Like you don't want to see red if you're that way inclined and that's where you are, innit? It doesn't matter about the money. It's all about pride and.
But like he's just a bad ambassador. We're going back to talking about being being a role model. Like loads of little kids are looking at this guy thinking Conor's cool, Conor's a hero, Conor's good to his missus. And then he goes and does this. And
I'm sure did he get caught with a picture? Like what? He got caught the other day had a picture out with another girl.
Oh shit!
Yeah. This was about a month back.
So he's not good to his missus.
Yeah, so I don't know about that, bro.
I don't know, man. Like that was a debate. Like I didn't actually say no.
No, but you know what? At the end of the day, yeah. Look, I'm not surprised when it comes to Conor McGregor. I'm not surprised, even if it's an act that he puts on and the way he carries himself. But that's what it's about, isn't it? That's what he's about. He's saying it's a loyal thing, so on. He's gone through, and someone's disrespected his friend, and he's obviously come.
It's a funny one. Like I don't know what you guys think. Like, do you think Conor was
overreacted? Do
you think he was a dick?
Or do you think it's a publicity stunt?
Publicity stunt. I hope it wasn't a publicity stunt because that
reminded me. That whole footage reminded me of back in the day. Of WWF, it's called WWE now, but WWF.
But yeah,
wrestling,
like
that's what it reminded me of.
But like those guys have it choreographed, like
yeah, of course,
so fake.
Well, what. But look, that was.
What you think it was like?
It looked like that. Did you not see it?
Like if that was choreographed, like everyone's in it. Dana White, everyone, the UFC, all the top. That glass wasn't really like. It was like easy shattered glass, and like he knew what glass to aim for, and that trolley was where it was meant to be.
I seen him kind of running, and there was one guy, like the security guard, just doing that, like shuffling across, trying to block him. Like, what's all that about, man? If you really want to get past, you can get past. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if you say if that's another conspiracy theory, because if you're saying the thing about UFC is that it's not WWF, so I respect.
Of course, not WWF.
I respect the UFC because it's not this staged, choreographed nonsense.
Yeah, I'm not trying. Oh, yo, I'm not trying to disrespect the UFC, man. I don't know fighters come to me. Like, no, you're trying to make it out like I'm trying to disrespect the whole thing, man. I'm not trying to do that. But I'm just saying.
I mean, no, but it's like because it was in the news. I don't know. Was that like it's a crazy. It's a crazy situation, but I just thought like. For me, I lost a little bit of respect for Conor. He made his money. I respect that. If you're a savage for your cash, I respect that. But like, you don't do that.
Yeah, it's a dumb move. If he actually done that and it's not for doing publicity and he's gone out his way to do that, just like, come on, man. Yeah, man. Like, come on, you don't need to be doing that, man. If you want to
do that,
chill. Chill and smoke some weed like that's what Dorian Yates did. Smoke some weed like Dorian, man. Like, chill out.
We need to get this one up. It's just the way he was cascading it back. Like,
yo, man, next thing you see him in the video with Snoop, man. What else is real? So there's obviously, if we're talking about fighting, the subject that's floating around is this whole thing with AJ and Deontay Wilder.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua, heavyweights. Obviously, Anthony Joshua won the other day against Parker. Everyone's gone. It was a basic fight, but I mean, you win. You win on points. You win on somebody out. The aim is to win. But okay, then. So I mean, I know that you're not like completely into boxing.
I know that like if there's a good fight on, or like everyone will choose boxing.
Everyone's a bit like
everyone understands boxing. It's hard. It's not hard to understand boxing, but like I don't avidly follow like undercard fights. And
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I do that too. I mean, I'm more into boxing than I was before. But in regards to this, obviously this is high profile and it's out there, and everyone wants this fight to happen. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Now, everybody's got their opinions. Deontay Wilder is pitbull in the ring, bro. Like, he's a wild fighter. Like, he's swinging, he's knocking guys. He's knockout king, bro. Like, his strength in the ring is a joke. If he hits you, it doesn't matter who you are, you're going down.
We'll put some clips up.
You're going down. So,
Savage.
Yeah, and his last fight against I can't remember his name. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not really that into boxing. I can't remember his name, but his last fight, he knocked the guy out in the 12th round. But he did get knocked. It was a hard fight for him.
Yeah. So it wasn't.
So it wasn't as simple as all these other fights, knocking guys out. But he still knocked the guy out. Simple. So I'll give him his props. Now he's called.
But AJ is a knockout.
Yeah. AJ is more of a structured fighter in regards to.
He's won like how many? Like he's won like what 70? How many fights has he won by knockout? Like a lot of them.
A lot of them are. But same with Deontay Wilder. Like at one point, all his knockouts were all before 4th round. Only to the other day.
It's crazy.
Literally. So
both of them are undefeated?
Both are undefeated, and they both obviously got the strength to knock out each other. Now, in heavyweight, that's what can happen. But it's just, I think personally, if everyone's on their A game, I think Anthony Joshua will tip it. I think everybody's saying Wilder because he's a wild card, like no pun intended, but he's a wild card. Like he's unpredictable. So,
but from what you were saying, their styles are completly opposite.
Yeah.
It would just
I see Wilder trying to work his jab now and work his jab, but he's not.
So why aren't they fighting? Why haven't they set a date?
I think I don't know. It's all boxing and politics. It's a big fight. It's going to be one of the biggest heavyweight fights.
It's unification, isn't it? It's like bringing like
and it's obviously America involved and UK involved.
Well, it's not.
Everybody needs to get paid. One of them ones, I think. Like, so that's the reason why it's happening. I know Wilder's saying Wilder's saying it needs to happen, blah blah, and saying that Anthony Joshua's dodging, but you know how it is, isn't it? Everyone just needs to, and they don't want to rush it. You know, even though we say we want to see it now, but if they do fight each other, who else is after that in the heavyweight division? Like Tyson Fury, freaking David Haye. Like, nah, man, like them guys. Everybody wants that
Tyson. I thought Tyson had retired.
That's come back. It's back now.
Is he?
Tyson Fury, he's back. Don't know what he's gonna do.
This is why I don't even.
But I don't know what he's gonna do. But is back.
But wasn't he like didn't he admit to like heavy cocaine use or something like that? Like he had like a massive breakdown.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like I said, like this is what I'm saying. Like he's a gypsy, innit? He is.
Yeah, I know, but like, I know.
That's a gypsy. He's a gypsy. Like,
I don't really want to like typecast gypsies on this.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. You're trying to set me off here. You're trying to get gypsies and MMA fighters out doing that. I'm just saying, but like, you don't talk about.
I've got nothing against gypsies.
Nothing against gypsies, man. Nah. I've got gypsy friends, man. I've got gypsy friends. Sorry, you know.
That's what people used to say about black. I got black friends. I've got gypsy friends. Seriously. Straight up.
But now, like I'm saying, like you just know, like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter if you've won titles. If you were like that before, you were doing that. It's just not seen. Once he's won his titles, now he just feels free to do what he wants, and obviously he was taking cocaine. I'm sure a lot of other people do it.
Yeah,
athletes or whatever, but they just don't get caught. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it
tough,
is.
like, especially when you earn a lot of money doing what you're doing, and you got like a lot of people around you. I can imagine like that's a different kind of life. It's next, it's girls everywhere.
Yeah.
Just, like, it's different.
He's got a missus, isn't it? He's got a missus. Yeah. He's got a missus. So I'm not going to quote on. I don't know if he's been doing. You know, I've seen some videos of him with his missus. He looks faithful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard no rumours.
I like to be honest. I don't really like keep a track of too much to do with boxing, and I try and like look out for the big fights.
Yeah.
I did watch Klitschko and Joshua. That was a crazy fight. Like that's the first time I saw him get knocked down.
That's a good, perfect example because Klitschko may not have the strength he used to have, but because he's a well-structured boxer, all-rounder, he was able to knock Joshua out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one thing. So
there was a point where I thought Klitschko was holding back. Like he had AJ on the ropes. He had just knocked him down.
Tired, bro.
And I was like thinking, all you need to do
is go in,
is go in. Just like, and he's done. This guy's like open. He was like leaning against the ropes. Like it wasn't even a rope dope. Like Ali, it was like this guy's like just toast. Like just knock him.
You're trying to do rope dope.
You know what I mean? It's like this guy's just like that was one time when like I genuinely my heart was beating. I was like, shit, man, this guy's like going down.
But it was over. At that point,
I thought like this guy's done. This guy's toast.
You made Klitschko go and beat you. But
I thought someone's always like someone's always going like but
we'll see. That's one to be talked about. Definitely leave your comments on that one. AJ and the other one. I'm sure everyone's got their opinion. I'm sure all the girls have got their opinion because I've never seen so many girls to go watch boxing.
Why?
Because AJ, man, I can't believe it. I can't
believe that guy single still?
I think so. I don't know. But what I'm saying though, what I'm saying is that like he's brought like loads of girls. Like, girls just go to watch boxing. Like loads. It's mad.
Yeah. It's mad. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Go out. When AJ's fighting again, go out and watch it out like somewhere in an establishment.
Like girls are just on it.
Girls obviously because if they like him, innit, so they go and support.
That's different. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I suppose that's a good byproduct.
He's brought attention to the sport.
It's good. I mean, but to be honest, like for me, I think AJ is an exemplary. What's the word? Ambassador for the sport.
Yeah, of course. He's not boasted. He's very level-headed.
Pre-fight, it's not this effing and blind.
But he's still got the whole. He still will give it a bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's still got that bit.
He knows what he is, and he says, "I'll bring the business. Don't mess with me." But he doesn't like get like petty, like trying to pre-match fights.
Well, that's his. That's him, innit? That's his how he's branded himself. And it works for him. That's why people like him. Like you've got all kinds of people. Everyone loves AJ. You know?
So Conor McGregor's on the complete opposite side, where like he's trying to throw you off well before the fight. And it's like
McGregor's just like a marketing king, man. Like just like Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? Like just go out there and be over the top, and you either love him or hate him, but you'll still watch him. One of them ones, innit? So that's what it is.
Guys, if there are some topics that you want us to discuss, if you've got questions, I can't guarantee we know the answers, but we definitely got opinions.
Yeah, definitely got
we definitely got opinions, like I told.
Yeah, it's anything across the board, whether it's sports.
Sports. I mean, I like my bodybuilding.
Yeah, bodybuilding.
I like bikini competition.
And why do you like bikini competitions?
It's a very very.
Look at this geezer. This guy is trying to make up some educated answer when he just likes to see girls' bottoms. Like,
no, it's a very competitive sport with a lot of facets that go into it. Like,
that's why bikini? Bodybuilding is a very competitive sport. Why bikini?
Yeah. But yeah, this is a good debate. Like, finish out, guys. Make sure you hit that like button,
subscribe to the channel,
double tap, share it with your friends, tag your friends.
Yeah, and anything you like and you want to talk about, make sure you send it in, and subscribe.
Let us know what you want to talk about. If you want to hear what we think, we'll give you the opinion. I don't know if it's what you want to hear, but we'll certainly give you an opinion. We're not going to claim it as gospel, but we'll certainly give you
something to say about it.